Now, this new variant has spread across the world in a bid to combat the Omicron virus. Australia has shelved its plans to open its international borders. It comes at a time as Australia has confirmed 5 cases of this new variant, which was first identified in South Africa. Australia recorded its first case from a man who landed in Darwin from Johannesburg. Sydney has confirmed 2 more cases of the Omicron virus. It was detected after a passenger travelling on a Singapore Airlines flight tested positive for this variant.
Over the last 24 hours, we had 141 people from those 9 affected countries come in. There are 2, possibly 3 positive cases. Those 141 travellers on 5 flights over the last 24 hours are in our health quarantine facility. But ultimately, as I said yesterday, we don't just need to learn to live alongside COVID, we need to learn to live alongside the variants as well.
Australia witnessed one of the toughest border restrictions. The country kept its borders closed for over 20 months ever since the pandemic hit. And now the country suffers a shortage of students, skilled labour, foreign labours, and now it contributes to about $25 billion a year to the Australian economy. Australia had earlier announced relaxation in border restrictions on the 1st of December, but the new variant has now forced the government to change its plan. After an emergency meet, Prime Minister Scott Morrison has announced a 2-week delay in the plan. Morrison said that this was done to gather more information about the variant.
We'll get the best information, we'll work together, we'll make sensible, practical, balanced decisions. And my key message to people is just to remain calm, do what you're doing, follow all the same usual procedures, get your booster shot, get your second vaccine.
As of now, New South Wales, Victoria, National Capital Canberra, they've introduced 72-hour blanket quarantine for all international arrivals. Officials have also ordered a 14-day quarantine for citizens returning from 9 African countries. These countries are South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Lesotho, Eswatini and Seychelles, Malawi, Mozambique. However, neighbouring New Zealand has planned to go ahead with the relaxation of the domestic movement restrictions from this week. Over 87% of the Australian population aged above 16 have been fully vaccinated. Meanwhile, Australia has so far recorded about 209,000 coronavirus cases and reported over 2,000 deaths ever since the pandemic began. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.